to your afternoon newscast. We're here to bring you stories that matter most. Today marks the 16th anniversary of the tragic genocide. Commemorations are being held all around the world.
왜 아무것도 안 하셨어요?
Was hast du während des Völkermords gemacht, Großvater? Mais tout était devant vos yeux. Did you just watch it? وفي ماما بينما يقتل أطفال مثلنا.
Assalamualaikum. I kindly request everyone to please be seated. Inshallah, we are ready to start the program. Are we ready? Professor? Assalamualaikum, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. My name is Shahid Ahmed. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to uh, the N.E.D Scholars Evening called A Closer Look. Inshallah, we have a great presentation. We hope you will all enjoy it. And then, inshallah, there will be a great dinner. Recording in progress. The agenda for tonight uh, is pretty cool and short, inshallah. Uh, we already welcomed you all. Once again, thank you very much for coming on a Friday evening. And inshallah, we will be starting the formal program with the figure recitation and hadith, uh, inshallah, and then we will be introducing our directors and advisors for N.E.D Scholars. And then we will be talking about a couple of cool items there to design moving forward, and there will be a Q&A session at the end. And of course, in between, we will be recognizing our donors. So, inshallah, it is my pleasure to invite Hafiz Usama. He is doing undergrad study at the Eastern Michigan University in the cyber security department. He will be doing the Qira'at and Hadith.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وكذلك أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد لعلهم يتقون أو يحدث لهم ذكرا فتعالى الله الملك الحق ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما. And so it is that we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran and read the warnings therein so that they who receive it may become God-fearing, or that it might induce in them the remembrance of Him. For Most High, above all, is God, the King, the Truth. Thus make no haste with the Quran, O Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, before its revelation to you is completed, but say only, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Hadith. Teachers are blessed. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, God, His angels, and all those in heavens and on earth, even ants on their hills and fish in their water, call down blessings upon those who instruct others in beneficial knowledge. Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakallah Hafiz Osama, we wish you great success in your studies and all endeavors in your life, inshallah. So, again, we are here to be part of the second dinner organized by N.E.D scholars. Finally, it's here. Thanks to great effort by our team. N.E.D scholars formation was in year 2007-8. It was conceived right here in Michigan. I don't know which city we are in. Is that Troy? Rochester Hills. Shan Huck's house, mashallah. Shan is right here in the middle, always there to help us. This is when we talked about Nat scholars, and there was some hesitation, but finally we pushed our professor. Let's do it. So, and it is my great honor, when the first scholarship was sent to N.E.D Karachi. I personally delivered that scholarship money to the Chancellor, Mr. Abul Kalam Sahab, who actually served as a Vice Chancellor for 16 years. Amazing guy. He was into what, almost 90, was still serving. So this is how the, N.E.D scholar was formed. And in this slide, I want to point out we have our great professor, Dr. Muzaffar Mahmood is right here. I believe that's the only teacher we have in this photograph. And mashallah, all the people you see in the picture are pretty much here, except I think Farooq is in Canada. And Shahid Bashir is, at this moment, he is in Karachi. And Amir Ali too. So, I think the theme or the thought process behind this was we lost some very young class fellows while we were in engineering, and I think we were all deeply touched by it. But I think definitely our professor, Dr. Muhammad Sohail Ahmad, was extremely touched by it, and he decided to basically name the scholarship in the honor of our deceased classmates, Abu Atar, Harun, Shabbir, and Wakar. So, we wanted to keep them in our thoughts. They departed at a very young age, unfortunately. And that scholar is at least keeping their names alive, you know. So uh, this is the founders, you know, I mean, mashallah, the most important person on the top left is none other than the better half of Dr. Muhammad Suhail Ahmad Nahid Akhtar. We can't thank her enough for, first of all, putting up with Sohail, but mashallah, she is thoroughly involved in N.E.D scholar work. And I am the witness that any meeting we have, she is always there. So thank you, Nahid. Of course, we will be introducing Professor soon. One very special person in this founders list is famously known as Sir Safdar, you know. Safdar passed away a couple of years back. What a jam. Uh, I mean, I don't I don't know how to kind of describe him. You know, he was very famous in Karachi, known as Sir Safdar. And you know, I mean, I am very happy to say that Safdar's wife is here in the audience. I am really grateful and thankful to her that she is able to come from Windsor and attend this evening. Also, Safdar's son is also in the attendance. If Zafar, if you can stand up, that's Safdar's son is here. You know, thank you very much, Zafar. And then we have none other than Shanak is here. Ubaid should is not here. Shahid Bashir is in Pakistan. Ahmad Safi, the famous Ibn Safi's son, is here. He's in Lahore, I believe. He's online, right? And Iftikhar is in Canada. Masood is another very important to me personally. We were always together. He was my project partner, and I always used to go to him for any help, assignments, and all that. He passed away due to COVID, unfortunately. One of the most hardworking engineers that I encountered, you know. And Aftab is here. Aftab, I saw Aftab is here. Thank you, Aftab. So this is basically our uh, founders. And at this point, we just want to pause, remembering uh, our dear classmates who are not with us. And I like to ask Sayyid Zafarullah to come and do a quick Fatiha for them. हम लोग 3 दफा पूरे क्लास पढ़े बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर्रहीम मालिकि यौमिद्दीन इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन इहदिनस सिरातल मुस्तकीम सिरातल लज़ीना अनअमता अलैहिम गैरिल मग़्दूबि अलैहिम वलद्दाल्लीन آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين يا الله يا رب الكريم يا أرحم الراحمين जो हमने थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ा है इसको भी बाहर में फरमा लेना
इसके सलावत मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को हम भी ये करम को शुक्र कर आपको और ख़ास तौर से ब्रदर समर को ब्रदर चिश्ती को और जितनी मुर्तदान ये सबको बचाइए और ख़ास तौर से सबकी खबरों को अपने नूर से रोशन हुकूमत कर दे या अल्लाह उनके गुनाहों को माफ़ फरमा दे या अल्लाह के करीम या रहमत रहीम जितने भी मुजरम इस दुनिया से जा चुके हैं सबकी मग़फ़िरत फरमा दे या अल्लाह वही पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के सदक़े में आदम अलैहिस्सलाम से लेकर अब तक जितने मुसलमान मर्द औरतें इस दुनिया से जा चुके हैं सबकी मग़फ़िरत फरमा दे आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन
जज़ाकल्लाह। So, N.E.D scholar took a big leap in 2015. As you know, in America, I mean, it is important for charitable organization to be, certified by IRS and state of Michigan. We were accepted as a 501c3 tax exempt organization with the U.S. federal organization. We are very pleased with that progress. It was a pretty long, I think 6 months process, I believe. So we are done with that. So all the money you donate is tax deductible, inshallah. This is how the net scholar structure is formed. Basically, on the top, net scholars, we are here because of them. We have basically three branches. Uh, there is a very active group in Pakistan, NED scholars. Pakistan, we will be introducing them to you. And Alhamdulillah, it is doing a wonderful job. We also have N.E.D scholars, student leadership group. We will be sharing their info. And then, of course, the advisors are also there. Why we have all these branches? Because, mashallah, there is so much that scholars offer. At this point, I like to say, there are maybe hundreds of scholarship programs available to N.E.D and many other institutions. But I can say for sure that N.E.D scholars is what they are offering is basically unmatched. They are not only offering a scholarship, they are offering counseling, they are offering training, they are offering mentoring, they are offering, uh, on-the-job training, interview training, and you name it. And one of the most important thing, of course, education is the most important thing that we like to support, but the other most important thing is that we have zakat fund with which we help the scholar family in case of any hardship. Professor's goal is that the scholar should be at peace when they are studying and they should be focused. So, mashallah, that program is also running very well. Again, we, I think, covered most of this information. Professor is the pioneer. Dr. Muhammad Sulaiman is the pioneer of this. We looked at the directors. I think we didn't mention, I think we did talk about Ubaid. Shan is there. Shahid Hussain is at the cruise having fun in Caribbean. Khusro, we are missing him. He is a very, very active and young and talented resource that Night Scholar has. And Sarva Siddiqui, without him, no event runs. So we fight very hard, but at the end of the day, we agree to disagree. And I am really proud of his support. He will never say no to any work. And also we have a financial guru Azharul Islam is on board. He is a great contributor to N.E.D Scholars, and we are truly grateful to him. In the advisors, we have again Nahid Akhtar, Shazia Khwaja Aftab, Mansoor Malik Saab is here, I think. There you go, mashallah. Sayyid Zafarullah is here, and myself. So that's us. So, you wanna come? So before I hand over, so I mean, I have to say that we are here because of Suhail. Mashallah, I call him Jinn, in the sense, I don't know where he gets time, how he gets time, but mashallah, what he is able to deliver over these years, as I said, I haven't seen any organizations uh, who can match the work of N.E.D scholars. He is my classmate from N.E.D. Then we came in the same plane to Detroit for masters. Good for me. He must be cursing that. So he did masters from Wayne State in mechanical. Then he did masters in manufacturing engineering. And he loved Wayne State, and then he completed his PhD, mashallah, in industrial engineering from Wayne State University. At present, Dr. Muhammad Suhail Ahmed is a distinguished professor at the Eastern Michigan University. And one more time, put your hands together for Suhail and Nahid, please.
मेरा ख्याल है मेरी आवाज सबको आ रही होगी बता उसके भी बाय द वे ये लोग आपका जब तक ये इसको स्टार्ट करने की कोशिश करते हैं वी कैन कंटिन्यू शायद कुछ ज्यादा ही बातें कर ली हमेशा की तरह जो इम्पोर्टेंट बात मैं आप लोगों से करना चाह रहा हूँ वो ये है कि इस वक्त पाकिस्तान के अंदर कोई अराउंड 5:10 हुए सुबह. So at around 5:10 in the morning, Alhamdulillah, we have plenty of our students right here who have joined us. So I'm just going to give you a brief look on those students who have joined us before we move into anything. So let's see how many students are here. And they are here because we would like to personally thank you all. Because of you, the donors, they are being able to continue their studies. Because of you, the donors, they are here and they are able to continue their training and their certifications. Because of you, the donors, they are able to manage their life in a way that is helping them and helping their family. So thank you all from our part of you, and I hope our students can open their videos so that we will be able to see them, some of them at least. So, and I think there are almost 34 right now. So we have a very big audience over here. Okay. मैं कोशिश कर रहा था कि ये काम पहले से करके रखूं लेकिन engineers are engineers. If we want to find a problem, we want to create a problem. Vajal bhai, am I right? Yes. Yes, we will create a problem so that we can solve it. And we are trying to do that right now. So let's go back to our presentation. You're okay. All right. I think my computer broke.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and Namaste. This is Mukesh Kumar. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering in 2020. Basically, I belong to a rural area of Spain, district of Morocco near to Talcahuano. First of all, I'm only from a family who went to university for higher education. I'm only from my family because there are many reasons like financial issues, awareness issues. That's why no one from my family was able to continue their studies. So I used to think a little bit different, so I decided that I will continue my study at any condition. So after getting admission in N.E.D, the first of all my problem was the financial situation. It was very difficult for me to survive in a metropolitan city like Karachi because my brother used to support me, who is a driver, is a private driver working in Karachi. So finally, I applied for scholarships and I received the N.E.D scholarship as well as I received the laptop. So I would like to thank all those who supported us in our difficult times by donating their hard-earned money. And now I'm in Australia on 476 visa. I work from it. I work in a thermal power plant as a site engineer. And I'm hopeful now I'm here and I'm hopeful that I will receive it. Thank you all those who supported us. Also, thank you to Dr. Sulsa for being in contact with us every time. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
ये जिस बच्चे को आपने सुना है, ये इसकी स्टोरी डिफरेंट है बहुत। इस लिहाज से डिफरेंट है कि ये पाटन के इलाके से आया है। इसके वालिद जो हैं वो एक किसान है, इनका जो बड़ा भाई है वो एक ड्राइवर है, एक डिफेंस के किसी मालिक के साथ उसका लगाव है। तो आप देखें ये कोने वाला इसका घर है, ये इनके वालिद साहब बैठे थे बीच में। हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का एक इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट जो है that they have to work with the students and they have to work with somebody to ensure that the kids are getting education. So one of the things that Mukesh used to do whenever he goes back to his village, he will going to do two things. Number one, he will going to collect the students and the kids around the village and teach them. It was mandatory for him to spend 20 hours a week in doing the studies with the kids. The other thing he used to do is to ensure that the people who are there in the village can get the information that he himself is getting from the places like Karachi. So what are the new things are happening in the Karachi? He used to go there and he used to tell them. And the last thing that I was going to tell you about this guy is that right now he is in Australia, but he is working in the top power plant as an engineer. So he is being just promoted. Shahid basically talked about the structure. And our structure basically depends upon two things. Number one, what we are doing over here at the founder as well as the advisors and the directors. Then we have a program, a small organization in Karachi, which is called N.E.D Scholars Pakistan. We have a president over there who is our graduate. We have a secretary, two directors, one treasurer, and you will going to listen from the treasurer today. And she will be talking about what she has a plan to make our organization self-sustaining. Then I would like to show you something about two of my friends just came in, Basharat and Ubaid. Thank you for coming, guys. So this is our students' team. So one of the things that we have seen in the past few years that we are not having any, we don't have a leadership training centers. We used to have those unions. Now there is nothing over here to help and support the kids to become leaders. So what we have done, we have our own student body, and that student body basically help and support the students' affairs. And I would like to show you a little bit about what these people are doing. So before we move on, I would like to invite Mohit, who is currently our Vice President of Students Council. Mohit, if you are there, or Hifza Basir. Hifza, can you please open your videos?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, so you have to share this screen.
We can see that your network is very slow. We are having a red ones over here, but go ahead, please.
Okay. So, hello everyone, I am Hafsa C. I'm former president of N.E.D Scholarship Student Chapter, currently serving as advisor Pakistan. I want to grab your attention towards our student chapter. Basically of N.E.D scholars, and we want to create a community of our students within N.E.D. N.E.D scholars student chapter is not just a community, it's a family, and on which family we have to create a sense of helping each other. Actually, through this initiative, we want to create a family in which a student not only excel in their academics, as well as they can nourish their soft skills, and we can nurture our future leaders here. We developed a true sense of leadership, and we groom the leaders, future leaders here. Um, by promoting them to their different positions, as well as by creating a sense of how they help the people to achieve their goal as well. So we have a well-structured framework of executive member, as well as working body advisors, leads and co-leads. These are dedicated student set up their roles, and the junior fellows learn under the mentorship and guidance of three senior within 1 to 2 years under their lead and co-lead role. We have many operating working bodies, specialized teams such as team documentation, whose work is to record all of our organization activities, team media, who is seeing media content and marketing content and promoting NED scholars, team graphics design the visuals of NED scholars, meanwhile team medical, which is a very helpful team, and this team helps students and their family medical concerns. Team laptop distribution will assist and oversees our data, as well as help the students regarding their laptop matters. Further, team website, which ensures our online presence, are
when they our online activities are communicated to our donors through our website, as well as the purpose of creating this student chapter is that we can develop a system, a very structured framework through which our uh, our scholars will get enough access to reach the goal. So on this matter, our stories are not complete without our donors and mentors as well as our support system, Dr. Sukhil. So here I would like to thank our backbone, which is of all, and thank you to nourish us and so many talented individuals. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Hifza. Um, one of the other things that Hifza and other team member have been doing is that the booklet or the annual report that you see in front of you is basically developed by our team and the documentation team. They developed this thing. Uh, the essence of our next portion or our presentation is basically targeted towards what and how we as a whole participate in various other activities. One of the things that I would like to ask you guys is that there are so many things we do. And in the short term amount of time that we have with you guys right now, we not be able to give you a detailed perspective of all the other activities. So please do ask questions. We have all these 30 plus students over here who will be willing to answer your any concern or any questions that you have. It will also help us to understand, help you to understand what are the things that are going on with respect to the overall structure of N.E.D scholars. The one thing that you will see over here is the gradual increase in the first year tuition fees at N.E.D. When we started this program back in 2008, the first scholarship that we gave was around $16,000 or 13,000 rupees, rather. And today, this year, that 16,000 rupees is no more there. That first year tuition fee is now 1,56,000. So 156,000 rupees is the current fee. So you can see the jump between 2008 to 2024. And I think the biggest jump came from 2023 to 24. There is a 30% increase in the tuition fee. So you can see that all these things are putting extra burden on the students. I'm going to give you a very quick description about what we have been doing since 2007. We have up to now 678 scholarships that we have covered. We have around 388 laptops distributed. We have given 169 opportunities in the internship program. We have created a CAD/CAM lab over there. We have renovated 3 classrooms. We have provided 407 training and 195 webinars. We have, up to today, 145 students graduated from our program. And finally, with your contributions, we have distributed more than $500,000. And this is the right word, $500,000. And it is all because you have trusted us. We are very small compared to what we see other places. We are very, very small organization. Our budget is somewhere around $95,000 a year. And some of the other, without any fundraising, we collect that amount. We are able to collect amount. Allah is helping us, and I think donors like you are the ones who have been supporting us from the day one. We are very transparent with our organization. We are basically, since 2022, we are more transparency from the candid organization, which is the basic organization for all the nonprofit, to see how transparent their affairs are. We are also a 4-star rating from the charity navigator. That's another website that basically formulate in protocol to check how the organization, non-profit organization is working. We are the only few organizations who have been certified by the non-grade profit as a not as the best non-profit within Troy, Michigan. And we've been carrying that particular banner since 2016. So every year we get that reward, and we are very blessed that our scholars as well as our donors and our team over here who's utilizing your money in the best way possible. The aspect of our whole program is basically cultivating talent, understanding that the playing field is not level. It is tilted towards people who have money. So how do we take care of that scenario? Majority of our students who work with us are the ones who are not very well off. Our cutting salaries that we take from a family point of view is around 25,000 rupees per month. So that's a target audience that we are looking. 70% of our students are coming from either Orangi, Castle Colony, and Malikat, and you will going to meet today a guy who was in the boat in the village near Malika. So you will see where these people are coming from. And if you have viewed the poster that we have outside, you will see that majority of these students have basically outperformed everybody. The basic thing is that majority of our students, and I want to share with you some of these stats, how they are performing. Once mentally they are satisfied from the fact that there is no financial issues with them, they shine. This is our selection process. We have a very, very strong selection process. Every year, we will going to have the president from the student president and one of the students affairs officer sitting down with us. And then we're going to have people like me, our directors, and majority of our friends as well as advisors from Pakistan. We have right now in our group, I think Mr. I want to show you Mr. Arif over here with us. He is our class fellow, and I just saw his name. So Arif is one of those people who basically do the interviews. And I will show you one of the interviews that took place last year. And you can see the eagerness of this young lady who is trying to sell herself based on the fact that how intelligent she's been, how much work she has done, and her hard work and the hardship she has went through. She would like to make sure that you want to make an impact. उस वक्त तक कंफ्यूजन थी कौन सी फील्ड चूज करनी चाहिए कौन सी फील्ड चूज करनी चाहिए और चूजिंग के लिए ग्रेड्स हमेशा हाई रहे आई वाज ऑलवेज अ टॉपर ऑफ माय क्लास तो मैंने हमेशा से शुरू से अपना एम हाई रखना सकूं तो वहां पे हमने लेकिन अगर घर की वैल्यू हमारे से आपको बताऊं तो शुरू से हमारे हालात मतलब नॉर्मल रहे इतने अच्छे नहीं थे क्योंकि हमने स्कूल की एक लोकल स्कूल से पढ़ा है हमारे घर कहीं स्कूल रहा और मेरी मामा एक टीचर है स्कूल में पढ़ाती है तो वो स्कूल पढ़ाती थी अभी भी पढ़ाती है उसी से हमारा घर का जो मेन सारे एक्सपेंसेस है उसी से चलते हैं तो लाइन मैट्रिक हमने सीख लिया लाइन मैट्रिक में हमारा जो रिजल्ट आया था वो आई गॉट 92% मेरा सेंट गर्ल्स कॉलेज में एडमिशन हुआ और इट वाज आल्सो अ ड्रीम टू स्टडी इन दैट कॉलेज उसके साथ साथ भी मैंने ई-कैट की जर्नी स्टार्ट कर दी ई-कैट की जर्नी पाकिस्तान में अगर आप स्टैंडर्ड भी पढ़ना चाहते तो बहुत कॉस्टली है लेकिन जैसे टेक्नोलॉजी इंक्रीज हुई है तो हमें हार्ड वर्क से ज़्यादा स्मार्ट वर्क पे फोकस करना चाहिए तो मेरे भी मुझे फ्रेंड ने सजेस्ट किया कि तुम किसी इंस्टीट्यूट को ज्वाइन ना करो हो सके तो ऑनलाइन भी प्रिपरेशन करो तो मेरे पास फर्स्ट ईयर के लास्ट से अपने ई-कैट की प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करी तो मुझे पता था कि मेरा ड्रीम आगे जाके क्या है और अगर मैंने
अभी स्टार्ट नहीं करी तो फिर एनडी में एडमिशन लेना मेरे थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा। तब तक मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि मुझे एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर बनना है, और एनडी में सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर जो फील्ड है वो हमेशा हाई मेरिट पर क्लोज होती है। उसके लिए आपको ओके हाई एवरेज तक आप हाई मेरिट आपको लाना पड़ेगा तभी आपको फील्ड मिलेगी। उसके लिए मैंने फर्स्ट ईयर में मेरी 87% आई, इससे मेरे को कॉन्फिडेंस और कुछ हुआ कि नहीं अब देखो 83% तो अच्छी आ गई है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। तो अब मुझे अपना ईटेट के मार्क्स पे इम्प्रूव करना है। सेकंड अटेम्प्ट के लिए मैंने और ज्यादा मेहनत करी, उस पैटर्न को अचीव करने की कोशिश करी जिसपे एनडी का एमपीएस आता है। तो उसके बाद जो मैंने सेकंड अटेम्प्ट दिया उसमें मेरे 87 मार्क्स आए, मेरा मेरिट बहुत अच्छा बन गया। उसके बाद फिर मेरा एडमिशन हो गया सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग में। तो अभी इसमें जो एडमिशन फीस होती है वो भी थोड़ी कॉस्टली होती है, तो वो हमारे लिए अरेंज करना मुश्किल हो रहा था। अब सेमेस्टर फीस जाएगी तो फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर उसके बाद हमें था कि भैया हमें स्कॉलरशिप की तरफ जाना है, क्योंकि उसके अलावा हम अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते। तो मेरी मामा ट्यूशन पढ़ाती है, मेरे पापा ऐसा कुछ करते नहीं है काम, अनएम्प्लॉयड है बस। वीकली एक बाजार लगता है जिससे हफ्ता जाने वो जाते हैं, एक उनके फ्रेंड है उनके साथ लगाते हैं। फिर मैं भी ट्यूशन लेती हूँ अपने एक्सपेंसेस निकालने के लिए। उसमें से मेरा बस आने जाने के टाइम पे यूनिवर्सिटी में ढलती बहुत ज़्यादा बस के अपने एक्सपेंस होते हैं, जैसे असाइनमेंट्स वगैरह हैं तो आपने प्रिंट करवाने हैं, डॉक्यूमेंट्स सब सबमिट कराने हैं। आई डोंट हैव अ लैपटॉप, आपको पता है कि लैपटॉप तो बताया तो आपके एनडी के फॉर्म्स वगैरह होते हैं वो फिल करने होते हैं। तो असाइनमेंट्स इतने मिलते हैं कि आप बस असाइनमेंट से लेकर बैठे, तो असाइनमेंट बनाना लैपटॉप पे सबमिट करना उनको बनाना बहुत बड़ा एक हर्डल था, जो मैंने अभी तक तो उसको कोप अप किया है कि मैं किसी तरह बना लेती हूँ। थोड़ा सा हर्डल्स आते हैं तो, लेकिन मैं बहुत मोटिवेट हूँ कि मुझे अपनी जर्नी रोकनी नहीं है। यहाँ पे जितने भी हर्डल्स आएंगे वो जर्नी का पार्ट है।
तो इस तरह के स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं हमारे पास जो इंटरव्यू देने आते हैं। इस साल हमारे पास 750 applications आई हैं, so we have 750 applications pending and we have not made a decision on any of them. We have not even invited anybody for our interview process just because this year we didn't kind of able to collect enough money. So that's another story. So let's go back. We have Alicia Zia over here. Aisha Zia, sorry, Aisha. So Aisha was there in one of the last interview so that we have, and she would like to share some of her opinions and her point of view about what she saw.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight to support the N.E.D Scholarship. It's truly an honor to speak with you, especially because this is a cause that's very important to my family and I. My name is Aisha Zia, and I'm 16 years old. I'm currently a junior attending International Academy East. Alhamdulillah, I'm fortunate enough to attend one of the top ranked schools in the United States, with access to incredible educational opportunities. For me, studying for hours on end is often just part of my daily routine. But sometimes I forget how much of a privilege that is. It's easy to take things for granted, like the opportunity and privilege to attend school. But the truth is, not everyone easily has access to quality education. Last winter break, I overheard a student interview for the N.E.D Scholars Program while my dad was listening. One girl shared about how her parents worked incredibly hard, but they still don't make enough money for her to afford the tuition to attend university. And another shared how her sibling had a chronic disability which hindered her ability to attend school. Listening to these students speak, I was overwhelmed by their hardships, but also by their resilience. Despite facing these immense challenges, they're determined to create a better future, not just for themselves, but for their families and communities too. But they are not looking for pity. They're looking for opportunity and the chance to prove that with the right support, they can succeed and contribute to their families and their communities. Many of these students being the first in their families to attend university. I encourage us to think about the privileges we have, the privilege to donate, the privilege to spread awareness, and the privilege to change a life. Every contribution, no matter how big or small, helps these incredibly hardworking and determined students the chance to achieve their aspirations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I think if you've been there and you sit down in these interviews, you will going to find that there is a whole wide world which has a different perspective about life, and there is a different perspective about how to move forward. Majority of us come from middle class families, and we have already struggled and have found out our ways of success, whatever success that means to us. Um, Quickly, let's move on. So we have also have a renewal process. It's not that anybody who have been in our program, admitted in a program, will going to continue with our program for 4 years. You have to be very, very stringent policies. And if you can see that we have 5 points, point solutions that we have created to evaluate our students, including how they communicate with us, what type of professional development have they created for themselves, what type of volunteerism have they done, and most importantly, I'm not so much inclined towards the GPAs and the CPAs, but the creativity and the leadership, and how somebody is willing to help others is the most important aspect that we would like to portray in our students. Throughout the years, you can see that there is a gradual increase in our scholarship between 21, 22, and 23. And then we have to put it back based on the fact that we didn't have enough fundings to fund all those students. So we are back to 68 today. And these are majority of these students are the ones who have been renewed scholarships. So we don't have any new, I think there's only 2 new students that we have admitted this year. One of the most important aspect of our work is that we collect somewhere around 1/3 of our budget comes from our zakat funds. Zakat funds are usually collected during the month of Ramadan only. We don't do it, collect zakat in any other month. We want people to donate either uh, willingly or do sadaqah or fitra. Uh, but majority of our students are eligible for a zakat, but until unless they ask for it, we don't use the zakat fund for their. But here are some basic categories where we spend the zakat. It can be the financial hardship that the family is going through or the students is going through. It can be a extra stipend that we can give them. Every student get a type of a small stipend when and if they need it. We do provide for all the students who are living in the hostels some of the fees for the 3 months time frame or the 4 month time frame of the semester. We also do majority of our spending is done in the medical area. So when people get sick, that's where we have to pitch in. And healthcare in Pakistan is not cheap. They don't accept you unless you put down some cash on the table, and then that's when you get admitted. Now, I will going to like to invite Asia. She is one of our current student. Let me see if I can find Asia from all these people. If I can, oh, here you go.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. Sir, go ahead, please.
My name is Ashish Suhair and I am a second year student of the Department of Computer Science and Information Technology. I am part of N.E.D Scholars since January 2024. I was eager to join N.E.D University like many other students, but we couldn't afford to be in such a expensive. My mother took a bold step by selling some of her precious accessories and getting me admitted to this university. I applied to different scholarships and I was fortunate enough to get the scholarship from N.E.D Scholars. Alhamdulillah, I am the highest GPA achiever of my batch, and beyond academics, I have developed several skills such as problem solving and confidence. I am currently involved in building some impactful projects under the N.E.D Scholars. One of the key projects is cloud-based web application named POM2M. My role was to develop front end and make some modules to facilitate backend development. I am working under the exceptional guidance and mentorship of Hilal Bhai, who is an exceptional full stack developer. I have also achieved the laptop from the N.E.D Scholars, which has been a game changer in my life as a developer and enhanced my ability to learn, grow, and create technically. Lastly, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the donors who helped me and helping many of your students in their lives. You're not only supporting our education, but also opening endless opportunities for us. I'm committed to work hard and make my parents and the university and this prestigious organization proud. Thank you once again to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Asya. She's not feeling well for the past 3 days and having some, I think there's a lot of other new type of diseases that's going on in Pakistan that at least I have never heard about when I was growing up. Um, let's go back to it. By the way, again, as I said, please do ask a question. We have the mic ready with Shahid. He can bring the mic to you. And if you have any question or concern, or if you want to ask anything with our students, um, they are here in the morning, so you can see that their dedication to the organization as well as to thank you guys again how you have been funding that. Now here is one of the best part of our organization, and that is the mentorship. And a mentorship, as one of my senior N.E.Dians have told me once, that talim is not enough. Without tarbiyah, character building, education has no worth. So we are fortunate that we have a very big list of mentors. We are always looking for a new mentors because sometimes it is not so easy to mentor a kid. We are fortunate over here that we have the two senior N.E.D.ian, Wajahat Saab and Murad Saab over here. Can you please stand so that everybody can see you guys? Murad Bhai is from 1968 graduate and Wajad Bhai is 1969 graduate, right, sir? Yes. And Alhamdulillah, up to now, thank you, sir. Up to now, Wajad Bhai has mentored 3 people, and all those 3 students are awesome. We have, we are very fortunate that these guys spend the time with the kids. And it's not a lot of time. You're talking about 2 hours a month. That's not big enough. And you can see the effect of that particular type of mentorship. So let me show you 2 students over here who can give you a little bit brief about what type of experience they got when they were able to use the mentorship advice, the mentoring advice that they got.
Mr. Farooq Hamza was my mentor, and he supported me and guided me a lot, and I'm glad to have him as my mentor. During graduation, I completed 3 internships, and from my teachers and mentors' advice, I started learning Python and completed multiple projects. I participated in different international machine learning competitions. I also presented my research work at the SPE Regional Student Paper Contest. I also worked as a departmental research assistant with my professors and published 2 journal papers. Yes, here I will present my paper at N.E.D 2022, which is one of the largest oil and gas industry gathering in the world. Okay, mentor in ICCS album का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। इसमें 4 साल के सफर के अंदर मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फिर जो टूल्स एंड टेक्निक्स मेथोडोलॉजी यूज होती है उससे गाने में आगे आना है। इसी के साथ साथ N.E.D यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर
आपने नाम सुना मेरा ख्याल है इसमें एक नाम बड़ा obvious था. The one name which just came out for very obviously was Kashif Zia. Kashif, can you please stand so that everybody can recognize you? The kids who was talking about Kashif, He is now in Ireland doing his PhD. He is one of those few who got the admission in the PhD program once he has completed his bachelor's, not master's, bachelor's degree. And he's working with Airbus, and he's working on non-destructive testing of materials. Hopefully, we will going to have him online to talk to you guys about what he's doing. We also have some other people also. The other thing which we do is are the partnering companies that we have, and we use them to send our students over there for internship. If you know of any companies in Pakistan that can help us bring more internship to them, please give us a contact us or contact one of our directors. We'll be love to work with any of these companies. Okay, we had just been joined by the uh, director of student affairs, controller of student affairs at N.E.D, and we will going to bring him online in a minute. Um, Thank you, Dr. Ali Hassan, for joining. We conduct various type of webinars and trainings and seminars. Majority of the time, and when our friends from USA go to Pakistan, we'll ask them to please go ahead and come and talk to our kids. Give them some advice what they should be doing. If they have expertise in certain areas, go and talk to them and give that knowledge to those new students. We also provide fully funded training session and certification. So if somebody needs a certification based on the advice of their mentor or their teachers, we will fund that. For example, the student that you were listening earlier, he was talking about that he put down 2 research papers. So we were able to send him from Pakistan to Abu Dhabi, and we provided a complete transportation facilities as well as hotel and lodging for him. The training and the training and the webinars, we are fortunate enough that there are a lot of our friends over here in USA provide free of cost training. I would like to recognize Mr. Afaq Bhai over here. Afaq Bhai, please, can you stand up and we get recognized? Afaq Bhai was the first one who started the Six Sigma program and Six Sigma certification for our kids. We have right now, you can see Dr. Ajmal Ansari over here in the corner. He was one of the keynote speaker in our Gupshup. It's like the Gupshup that we do every month, where students talk to us about their political, social, and other aspect that they are facing. And we will have a speaker who will talk about 5 to 10, 15 minutes about a very specific topic. And then we have an open mic. You can see Shan, when he went there in Pakistan, he was there and doing a seminar over there. We can see that Ubaid and Dr. Shakil are here who conducted a lot of great seminars. And at this moment, I would like to recognize one person who have tremendously helped us. And she is Dr. Duria. Dr. Duria is a PhD, is a psychologist, and she's the director of student counseling in Georgia, Georgetown University right now. She is helping our kids every month by counseling them. One of the things that we are, unfortunately, we have to suffer in 2017, one of our students committed suicide. And with all the reasoning behind the why and how it happens, the mental health issue is very dear to us. Stress related to education, stress related to family affairs, stress related to the common or political issues that is going on over there in Pakistan. On top of it, bullying is one thing which is still there in Pakistan's educational institution. It's not only here, everywhere it is there. And he was one of the person who was being bullied. And his father and parents thought that there was some evil eye on him. And they were trying to cure him through all the peers and those type of scenarios that we usually do. So we are very thankful for Dr. Doria. She has been awesome. She always takes at least 2 students per week to talk to them about what they are going through, how they are working, and how can she help them. Here's again my request to you guys. If you know of any therapist who will willing to help us in that regard, please do so, because there is no support in N.E.D or any other educational institution in Pakistan where they have anybody to talk to. For in May of this month, Facebook was hacked. One of the leading societies of N.E.Ds, their Facebook was hacked, and then somebody criminally took the pictures of the girls and AI them into something totally indecent. And there was nobody in that area who were willing to talk to these young girls who are going through this mental torture. So think about that there are so many opportunities that are there, and we are fortunate enough that we see them and we are able to address them. The thing that which is very important, again, with respect to our organizational structure is the voluntary. We are working with N.E.D Foundation in Pakistan. We are working with Pakistan Youth Council in Pakistan, as well as we are starting to create a new organization in Pakistan that will work with the existing organization and see how we can pass people who need their support. So it's like a portal where you can say, okay, I need a help in, and you name that what you need the help with, and there will be a lot of websites that will be available to help you out. This is our students who go to ED Center. Every year we go there, we meet with the same kids, and we try to create relationship with them. Now, what are the results of these activities? As I said, if you look at the back, we have plenty of students who have graduated from our program, and they are position holders of their department. Last year, 2003, Abdul Sabur got the first position in civil engineering, while Umesa got the second position in textile. Okay, so we have majority of our students that you see in 2023 time frame are the ones who have very high GPAs. Okay, so these are some of the things in this year. These are the results for this year. We have 95 students who were participating through our program. So we are talking about 23, 24 academic year. And you can see that out of 95, 26 of them were in the top 10 position of their program. 5 of the scholar stood number 1, just like Asia did. 4 of the scholars were second in their class, and 3 of the scholars were in the third. 87% of the scholars have a GPA of more than 3.0. So this is a huge achievement. So what happened after that? After they graduate, here's what happened after they graduate. Because the skill set that they have, they are able to get the jobs very easily. It's not that there is a lot of opportunities in Pakistan. Unemployment is pretty high, but still we are able to do it. 145 out of 145 students, 70% are fully employed. However, some girls who have got married or some other reason are not working. So we have to address that issue. Our highest startup salary of our students were 135,000 rupees per month. The highest salary driven by our scholar right now, who's graduated 4 years ago, is 225,000 rupees. So think about a family who has never got a salary of more than 26,000 rupees a month, and they started getting a salary per month of 135,000. She's the same person who got 135,000 starter. So the first thing she did, she called me and said, Dr. Sam, I don't know what to do with this money. We have never seen this amount of money with us. So what should we do with that? And I said, what you should do? Save a little bit money and then take your mom and dad to Umrah and then to Hajj. That's the best thing you can do. And that's what they did. And by the way, this is the third Umrah that she is there. She is in transit right now. I hope she will join me. And you can meet her. Her name is Iqra Bibi, and you can see one of the posters, her comments about the N.E.D scholars. Majority of our students are in the range of 60,000 to 65,000 range per month. 8 of them have completed their masters. 2 of them have completed their MBA. 4 of them are here. One of them got the Fulbright scholarship. She studied over there at Georgia Tech. She is now working with Schlumberger, Pakistan. Because she has to go back, Schlumberger gave her 2 years break to work in Pakistan. Currently, she is in UAE working on the oil field. And in next year, she will be coming back over here in Houston, Texas, to join Schlumberger. So these are some of the basic things that we have achieved, and we are very proud of it. Again, there is, yes.
If she doesn't know how to spend the money, ask her to contact our wives.
Okay, that's something. I want to go through very quickly. I know it's getting late. I want to go through very quickly some of the success stories. And that's where we are going to take some of the audience members to become live and tell you in live format what their stories are and how they have gone through the hardship and were able to create an environment, a situation in their family that is making their life, specifically their mom and dad's lives, easy because they have struggled a lot. Here's the guy, and you listen to his story without me telling you what he has gone through. And you will go to see his 3 eras of his life. The first era you will go to see is when he is completing his degree. He's in the 3rd year or so at N.E.D. Then you will going to see him graduate from N.E.D. and he has a message at that time. And then lastly, you will going to listen to him what he is doing today. So you can see the difference in the way he has grown.
मेरा नाम गुलाम हैदर है और मैं पेट्रोलियम इंजीनियरिंग में 3rd ईयर का स्टूडेंट हूँ। मेरे वालिद ने गांव से शहर का सफर किया ताकि अपनी औलाद को अच्छी तालीम दे पाए। अगर वो ना आते तो शायद मैं गांव में ही थी और यहाँ के सामने मौजूद नहीं होता। मैं उसको बता नहीं सकता मैं जिन हालात से गुजर कर यहाँ तक पहुँचा हूँ। लेकिन मैं चंद बातें जरूर शेयर करना चाहूँगा। मेरी 2 सिस्टर्स हैं जिनमें से एक डायबिटीज की पेशेंट है और दूसरी पेरिसिना मेजर। डॉक्टर की सैलरी कम होने और डेट से सैलरी मिलने की वजह से हम काफी मुश्किलात का सामना किया हमने। एक वक्त ऐसा भी था कि मैंने फैसला किया कि मैं जरूर आपको कर लूंगा क्योंकि मैं मदरसे में भी जाता था उसके बाद और बिना तालीम को ब्रेक कर दूं ताकि मैं अपने घर वालों को ज्यादा बर्डन ना हो। लेकिन मेरे वालिदैन ने मुझे हौसला दिया और कहा कि सब्र करो और पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो। तो मैंने पढ़ाई कंटिन्यू किया। मैं जिस स्कूल से ताल्लुक रखता था वो कोई बड़ा स्कूल नहीं था, पासवान के इलाके में था, लेकिन वहाँ मैंने मेहनत किया और मेहनत करके लास्ट में मेट्रोपॉलिटन में A+ हासिल किया। कल के साथ साथ उसी साल मैं हाफिज़ कुरान भी बना जो मेरी लाइफ की सबसे बड़ी अचीवमेंट है। मैंने खुद से कहा आज तक अपना पहला दिन कॉलेज का जब मैं असेंबली में सबके सामने निकाला गया था क्योंकि मेरे पास यूनिफॉर्म नहीं था। तो मैं आज तक नहीं बोला इनका काम कोई सबके लिए कोई आपसे बात होती लेकिन मैं जिस तरह से निकाल गया और घर भेजा गया काफी दर्द ना था। मैं कॉलेज से जाकर बदल गया और रस्ते में मेरे सर निकाल कर आ रही थी। मैं घर गया मैं बहुत रोया लेकिन मैंने इसको अपनी कमजोरी नहीं बनाया। मैंने पढ़ाई पर बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान दिया, मेहनत किया और 2 साल बाद उसी कॉलेज में टॉप 3 स्टूडेंट में शामिल था जो वहां से पास आउट हुए। मैंने मेहनत किया और N.E.D पूरा रिजल्ट से लेकर मैंने एडमिशन करा दिया। एडमिशन लेने के बाद पहले दिन से ही मैं स्कॉलरशिप की तलाश में था और मेरी किस्मत ये है कि मैंने एनईडी स्कॉलरशिप के लिए अप्लाई किया और मैं प्राउड फील करता हूँ कि मैं आज एनईडी स्कॉलर का पार्ट हूँ। एनईडी स्कॉलर्स में मुझे वो सब चीजें मिली जिस जिसकी मेरे जैसे स्टूडेंट को तलाश थी। सबसे पहली चीज तो फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट। एक फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट मिला तो अब मैं फ्री ऑफ पेंशन मैं और मेरे वालिदैन थे और मैं पूरी तरह अपने भाई का खर्चा दे सकता था। एनईडी स्कॉलर्स में ना सिर्फ फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट बल्कि हमें मेंटर्स भी मिले जो हमें वक्तन फवक्तन हिदायत देते रहते हैं। उसके अलावा डिफरेंट वेबिनार्स अरेंज किए जाते हैं जिससे हम काफी कुछ सीखते हैं। और पहले के स्कॉलर्स में मुझे लैपटॉप भी मिला, मेरे साथ जितने भी और मैं स्कॉलर्स उनको भी मिला। लैपटॉप मिला था तो तब उतना
Hold on, just a minute, please. Something happened. Seems like my computer is overheated. And that's why it is misbehaving. Just give me 1 minute and let me start the program again. So you can see how he is explaining what he went through. I would love you to basically listen to what he has achieved. Because this hardship, after every hardship there is, you can see that definitely these guys are the ones who have actually seen it. While we are waiting for my computer to come to kick in, we have Osama over here, the one I was talking about who is doing his PhD. Let me take him on the highlight and I spotlight and basically ask him to talk about his venture. Sama, you have at least 2 minutes, so please, we don't want to have a lot of time with our guest over here. We all want to have some dinner quickly. All right, go ahead, Mr. Osama. Sorry about that.
and I hope I'm very good. Yes, my name is Mohammed Osama and I belong from the batch 2018-19 and during my undergraduate degree I did thousands of things because of the guidance of Rashid Bhai and Dr. Sohail. And during my journey I got on the paper and similar in and final year project and much of Formula One vehicle project. So because of these experience with different 4 to 5 internship, the journey and even time I learned a lot. What kind of software Python based analysis. Also in during this journey took me a lot and when I was in 7th semester, I was well, then the PhD position here in Scotland, in Pakistan. Yeah.
So you can see that the internet is still not cooperating over there. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm really sorry for this. Yeah. So, when I was in 7th semester, I got a fully funded scholarship from a university was from Strathclyde, based in Glasgow, and and the scholarship and everything supported by Rolls-Royce. So we are working on the Rolls-Royce project. The idea behind of that project is to focus on the high multi-locator composite integrated electrical power system. So currently, I am carrying out my PhD, 3.5 year funding. And Alhamdulillah published one conference paper, presented 3 to 4 poster presentation, and at the same time, I love traveling. So traveled around 7 to 8 countries, Alhamdulillah. And again, it's all about the Mosley cycle, which I learned long time ago. With mostly hierarchy, like if you give the people about safety, security, food, then you must really touch the self-actualization area, where the ideas invade, where you can see the whole world in different other aspects. So again, 2 minutes, I think it's thank you so much, Rashid bhai, and again,
Thank you.
thanks for it.
Thank you for joining online. Really appreciate that. Yeah, when he was studying, one of the things that his teachers used to tell me, including Dr. Ali Hassan and sorry, Ali Zulkarnain, and that he's one of the most naughtiest person in the class. And I have several of his pictures to demonstrate that. And one of the thing that he sent me a few days ago, that he was doing push-up and trying to drink water from the pond. And that was something like an eye-opener for me to think about at my age doing the same thing. Thank you, Osama. I really appreciate your. Um, we also have over here Dr. Ali Zulkarnain. Are you here, sir? Dr. Ali? Oh, yes. Here you go. Please go ahead, Dr. Ali. Dr. Ali is the uh, Director of Control of Student Affairs at N.E.D. He and his team is the one the reason where we stand today. His cooperation, his team cooperation was awesome. The way they feel about the student and specifically their financial need, I salute these guys because they go extra mile all the time. Ali, if you can say some few words, that will be great. And thank you for waking up so early.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Actually, for me, it's a source of learning for me as well from you. And these scholars, especially you and your team, are actually doing a fabulous job. And I am connected with this N.E.D scholars since last 10 years because I am in this charge of control of student affairs from last 10 years. Sir, am I audible? Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So it's a very interesting journey for me. It's learning every time I saw because there are more than 70 sponsors they have in N.E.D. And they are actually helping the students in different capacities. But I want to say that the team of N.E.D scholars, especially under your guidance and the other team members, the way they are working is actually a very good example of how to take the things in a very managed manner. You are not only supporting the students, but actually taking care of them throughout their 4 years, even after their graduation. And the sort of the responsibility you are creating among the students, that's very important. And the teams you made were actually looking after the students in different aspects, not only in their education, but every time there is I come to know something that we are supporting the students from in other aspects as well. So it's always very good to work with you, and it's a source of learning for me and my team. And I'm always there. I will be there whenever and capacity I and my team can be helpful. So
Thank you.
even I pass on your the answers to other organizations as well that they can improve their work by following the same model which you are following by empowering the students to work on this, building a team so that they can work better. So these are good for the learning of students as well. So thank you very much for keeping me in your team as part of your team. And it will be an honor for me to work for you in this.
Thank you, Ali. I really appreciate it, and thank you for joining us. Can you please give him a applause of. Thank you. Thank you, Ali. We also have Arif Habib with us. Arif Habib is one of our classmates, graduated 2006, sorry, not 2016, 1986. He is one of those who usually sit down with us during the interviews process. Thank you, Arif, for joining. If you have some words to say to our audience, please do so. It seems like you are muted. Arif, you are muted. You're muted. Unmute to him. Yeah, unmute.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम। मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि एनईडी स्कॉलर को मैं लाइव देख रहा हूँ और सबसे अहम चीज तो इसमें है कि जो एफर्ट्स हम स्टूडेंट्स में लगाते हैं वो स्टूडेंट्स अपनी तवानाई सारी एजुकेशन पे इस तरह से सर्व करते हैं कि उसका आउटपुट जो है वो हमें नजर आ रहा होता है और ये बहुत अच्छी चीज है, एक एफर्ट्स जो नो प्रॉफिट मॉडल बेसिस के ऊपर है, लेकिन इसका रिजल्ट जो है वो पॉजिटिव निकलता है और सबसे अहम चीज जो होती है वो है एजुकेशन और एक अच्छी एजुकेशन डेफिनेटली पाकिस्तान को गाइडेंस भी प्रोवाइड करता है, पाकिस्तान को टैलेंट भी प्रोवाइड करता है और पाकिस्तान के टीम वर्क को गाइड भी करता है। और मुझे इस प्रोग्राम में बहुत खुशी है कि मैं इस्लामाबाद से आज भी आगे मैं कैंपस में काफ़ी अच्छे से मैं हाजिर था, जिसके लिए मैं माजरत चाहूँ। बहुत खुशी हो रही है और डॉक्टर साहब की जो एफर्ट्स है अनबिलीवेबल है और पूरी टीम आपके साथ है इंशाअल्लाह। सब लोगों को बहुत बहुत मुबारक की अच्छी एफर्ट्स करते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you, Art. So let's go back quickly to our presentation to finish it up. Hopefully this time I will be able to run my slides. So we were listening to Ghulam Haider, and I will try to start it at the same point where we ended, so that we can have a continuity.
एडमिशन लेने के बाद पहले दिन से ही मैं स्कॉलरशिप की तलाश में था और मेरी कोशिश थी कि मैंने एनईडी स्कॉलरशिप के लिए अप्लाई किया और मैं टॉप फील करता हूँ कि मैं आज एनईडी स्कॉलर का पार्ट हूँ। एनईडी स्कॉलर्स में मुझे वो सब चीजें मिली जिस चीज की मैंने जैसे स्टूडेंट को तलाश की। सबसे मेन चीज तो फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट। एक फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट मिला तो मैं फ्री ऑफ पेंशन में और मेरे वादन भी थे और मैं पूरी तरह अपने भाई का खर्चा दे सकता था। एनईडी स्कॉलर्स में ना सिर्फ फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट बल्कि हमें मेंटर्स भी मिले जो हमें वक्तन फवक्तन हिदायत देते रहते हैं। उसके अलावा डिफरेंट वेबिनार्स अरेंज किए जाते हैं। जब लॉकडाउन हुआ तमाम क्लासेस ऑनलाइन हुई तो मुझे इसकी वैल्यू पता लगी, क्योंकि पहले मैं इतना इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहा था। मैंने उसका सही इस्तेमाल किया और अपने फील्ड से रिलेटेड ऑयल एंड गैस से रिलेटेड मैंने काफी चीजें वहाँ पर घर बैठे ऑनलाइन प्रोसेस वगैरह किया और से रिलेटेड सीखा। मैं एक बार जरूर ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि एनईडी स्कॉलर्स में जितनी भी चीजें मिलती हैं, लेकिन हम सब में से जो सबसे अलग बनाते हैं स्कॉलर्स को, जिस तरह से वे हमारा ख्याल रखते हैं, वो जिस तरह से केयर करते हैं, मैं बयान नहीं कर सकता।
बच भी जाएंगे।
वक्तन वो उनसे रहते हैं कि घर वाले सब कहते हैं किसी चीज की जरूरत तो नहीं है, ट्रेनिंग कैसी है, मैं बयान नहीं कर सकता।
These are my last days at N.E.D. and it is time to say goodbye N.E.D. with heavy heart. I am deeply grateful to N.E.D. scholars for supporting me during my year. It has helped me to improve my knowledge, skills and abilities. I have learned, matured and made friends for life at my time in N.E.D. I made this video to send message to the people that how much I appreciate Dr. Swell and all directors of N.E.D scholars. I'm amazed by the nature of the Dr. Swell, which pushes me to work even harder to make him proud. I will support N.E.D scholars after graduation, and inshallah, N.E.D scholars will grow exponentially in future. N.E.D scholar is more than just a financial aid. It motivates scholars, it builds skills and knowledge among the scholars. It builds confidence among the scholars. Like many others, I'm first in my family to pursue STEM education, and its scholars believe that a one person with the right education can change the life of entire family. I have worked with different oil and gas companies in Pakistan, and currently I'm working as an intern with the 1217 team of Halliburton, which is one of the largest oil and gas service company. And inshallah, next year I will be joining Pakistan Petroleum Limited as a full-time petroleum engineer. I'm deeply thankful to N.E.D Scholars for unwavering support and making this incredible journey possible for me. Thank you all the donors and all the person who basically support N.E.D Scholars in any way.
So ये पूरी story थी इसकी कि किस तरह से he went from a village, he was seeing the oil drill that was happening over there. Chinese were working over there, and then he got this inspiration that he wanted to be a oil and gas engineer, and that's what he has become. Um, Next is Daniel. Daniel was our president, student president 2 years ago. He is right now in Spain, and you will see his talk that we captured last year on the 1st of January. I think it was the start of the new year, and he was telling you tell you about what he has done. Specifically, this is a very brand new thing. He has worked on what we call as entrepreneurship. So he's created his own company, all right? And then he started helping others. Look at how he has achieved those goals. I'm sorry about that. So you think he was able to not only start a company, but able to train a lot of people, including his cousins. Last year, he is able to earn $60,000 just through freelancing, right? And not only that, but he was able to put four families where high schoolers are working for him and basically supporting their families. So this is what we would like them to do to make sure that they take their own skill set and take that forward. I know there are a lot of other students who are here who are willing to tell you these stories. But here's a new program which I would like all of you to learn about, because this program is happening also in USA, in Michigan. This is our program which we call as the Dare to Design program. This is a program where grade 2 to grade 11 or 12 sometime, we train them in entrepreneurship. Okay? So this is where we are taking the young kids and training them to become a future problem solver. The way the things are moving in nowadays is not necessarily that a degree is sufficient. So what can be there is more than a degree. And this is where we are helping these young kids, and there will be at least 2 projects that we will going to show you. And these 2 projects are asking for some funding, because they are now going to want to go to the market, and for going to the market, they need some venture capitalists. Here's a very best news that I heard, I got to know yesterday. Everybody know about Shark Tanks, okay? Have you heard about Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Shark Tank? Yes? Yes? No? Yes. So, yes. There's a Shark Tank in Pakistan. And one of our alumni, what's his name now? Umaid Ahmed is one of the finalists over there. On Sunday, he's not telling us what happened, but on Sunday, his project, which is basically a project on animal passport. So he is creating an AI project on animal passport, and that is being funded by those gurus. So we have these challenges, but we also have a lot of success. I would like to recognize Basharat Bahar over here. Basharat is one of our classmates, and he was helping one of our students over here, where she was trying to create a mobility, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, Basharat? Mobility tool for seniors, that if they fall down, the senior can call in this support, which will be a robot that will come to them and help them to stand up. So she was trying to, and she and her team was trying to do that, and they were able to go to MIT in their competition. So N.E.D scholars been working with the Eastern Michigan universities in their Dare to Design project, and we train over here these the kids who want to learn new things. It includes machine learning, it includes AI, and I would like to introduce Unes Ali over here. Unes has just came to Pakistan this semester. He is doing his PhD at Eastern, and I am working with him as my graduate assistant also. And I'm trying to work with him in creating an environment where we can teach the STEM education in such a way that is helpful to these young kids. I would like to show you a small clip, and this clip is about the Dare to Design projects, not only in USA, but also in Pakistan.
Welcome to Dare to Design, the invention education program at Eastern Michigan University. Catering to students in grades 3 through 12, Dare to Design offers an interactive and interdisciplinary opportunity to dive into the invention process. It inspires the next generation of innovators by bringing their ideas to life through hands-on learning. In Pakistan, N.E.D Scholars partners with Dare to Design to introduce the invention education concept to schools. In the first year of this inspiring partnership, Dare to Design funded 5 dynamic teams from various classes. These teams were formed by the siblings and relatives of N.E.D Scholars scholarship recipients, creating a close-knit community of young innovators. The teams embarked on a transformative journey guided by their 5 dedicated scholars. These scholars and 2 local school teachers received invaluable instruction on invention education from Eastern Michigan University professors. On March 4th, 2024, the second New Invent International competition, hosted by N.E.D scholars, took place at the N.E.D University of Engineering and Technology. The event saw enthusiastic participation from numerous institutions, universities, and schools. They presented an impressive array of creative inventions, transforming the competition into a dynamic platform for showcasing innovative ideas and solutions to pressing challenges. Students utilized the tournament as a stage to bring their visionary concepts to life. It was more than just a showcase, it was a convergence of brilliant minds and groundbreaking ideas.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, my name is Abdul Islam, presenting UTech at the N.E.D Scholars Exhibition. तो हमने एक एप्लीकेशन बनाई है स्कॉलर बूस्ट नाम से। तो एक क्राउड फंडिंग एप्लीकेशन है, प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे लोग अपनी एजुकेशन नीड्स का, अगर कोई फाइनेंशियल इंस्टेबिलिटी हो, आगे परस्यू करना चाहे अपनी एजुकेशन को, तो उनके पास पैसे नहीं है, तो वो हमारे एप्लीकेशन पे आके साइन अप करके अपनी बैंक स्टेटमेंट वगैरह कोई ऑथेंटिकेशन करके एप्लीकेशन दे सकते हैं कि हमें इस चीज के लिए अमाउंट चाहिए और कितना अमाउंट चाहिए।
The highlight of the day was undoubtedly the awards ceremony. It celebrated the extraordinary talent and creativity on display and recognized the efforts of these young innovators.
At Technofest, which is one of Pakistan's largest and most prestigious IT competitions, our students secured not one, not two, but 5 positions. It was conducted by Mr. Hafiz Naeem Rahman, Amir of Jamaat Islami at Karachi. Furthermore, our students excelled at the HPL Asha ICT Awards, winning 4 positions, which is a golden category award usually reserved for established software houses. But our students' remarkable talent and dedication earned them a well-deserved place among the winners. My point is that there are many success stories, like one of our talented students received an award from Shahid Afridi after winning the Advanced Robotics competition. How did this happen? Where did these kids come from? What school are they from? Today, we are shining the spotlight on Khadija Ghazi School. We invited their students to N.E.D University, providing them with transportation, meals, and comprehensive training at your summer camp. Our goal was to motivate and direct them toward the mentioned program, empowering them to achieve something remarkable after receiving vocational training. Here, they learn graphic designing, game development, and various IT skills. Then they are encouraged to represent their groups at EMU event competition, transforming their learning into achievements and leaving a lasting impact. Our mission is to empower underprivileged students to succeed. We believe that every student deserves access to quality education, regardless of their background or financial situation. You can join us on this mission by donating. Every contribution counts, and together we can create a bright future for Pakistan's next generation.
This is one aspect which I'm very proud of. I think this is the future. I would like to introduce one team. This team, basically, I'm going to do 2 teams, and I would like the teams to please be within time 2 minutes to tell the pitch that you would like to showcase to these audience. So these, the kids that are participating in our program in March of 2024, the winners basically moved on to the EMU event program at Eastern, and we were able to bring them over here through Zoom. And one of the team members did win a special prize. They were not able to win the first or second or third prize, but they were able to win one of the prize. I would like to bring you and Maqsood Jilani. And Maqsood will tell you about, so you can open your mic, and Maqsood will going to tell you about the project he's working on and the capital he would like to reach out with you or some other person that you know who will help him in getting his project out to the market. Just a minute, Maqsood, I will going to, okay, go ahead. Yes, you can share your screen. Hold on just a minute because then I have to do a lot of stuff. Okay. Maqsood. Now let's find out where Maqsood is. Here, Maqsood, you. Go ahead, Maqsood, you're on. You can share your screen now.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. First of all, in Pakistan, every year, the millions of students drop out of schools due to the financial issues, but they have the potential and dreams. They have the more potential
potential and dreams to continue their education and make their brighter future. And scholarships, they do not have to choose any one choice between the survival or the education. The scholar books, as a main problem is Pakistan literacy rate in 2024 is 62%. In the neighboring country, literacy rate is 76%. In many communities, children face the painful choice of either working to support their families or continue their education. Scholar groups will work to connect their students with financial supporters who will be funding their education. Uh, Scholarhood is a platform dedicated to breaking the barriers to education. They provide opportunities for scholarship to children who are at the risk of dropping out of schools due to financial hardship, giving them a chance to learn, grow, and secure a brighter future. The Scholar Boost is a imagine Pakistan of every child has to access around the education, regardless of their financial background. The Scholar Boost mission is to turning the education into turning the dreams into reality of the children. Uh, we are providing the applications and cash money and funding to the children to continue their education and branding their pictures. The unique value proposition of the is going to providing the evidence of the funding or the everything is about the user to show how the funding is used and any other thing. The main interface of the Sparrows is like this. In this home page or main donation, application page is like this, where the whole about the children or the student talent is here, application landing page and the profile page. Our ask is for 2 PMPQR. The one platform is improving the security of our application, launching target campaign to connect sponsor with students in need. Cover operational costs for sustainability and accessibility, scalability. Phase 2, impact creation. Empowering thousands of deserving students, ensuring accessibility to education for all, transform lives and shape the future of the Pakistan. We urge you to join us in empowering the next generation together. We can ensure that every child has a chance to learn, grow, and build a brighter future with this qualities. Finally, I am the lead developer of this project. Shukra Rajani and my team is Anushka Nandi Madekar and the team is surrounding the graphic designer. Thank you.
मकसूद जरा ये तो बताएं आप किस क्लास के अंदर हैं जरा बताएं मकसूद आप किस क्लास के अंदर हैं
Class
जोर से
7 class 7.
Just want to make sure that you guys hear what this grade he is. And we should be thankful to Unes because it is his team. He runs a technical training company in Pakistan. He's an entrepreneur. And it is his team who is helping and it is scholar to train these students. So thank you, Unes. Thank you. I think we have one other quickly. If Muzammil is there, Muzammil, go ahead. It's your turn. Can you please remove the? Yeah, thank you. Um, go ahead, Muzammil. Start with your name and which school and which grade you are in.
So, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muzammil. I'm 14 years old. I'm in grade 9 and I'm studying in Esther School. And today, I like to present a product that I've been working on for a few months. And let me share my screen. Today I'll be presenting my product, N.E.D and quickly, as this is a very short presentation, let me quickly go over the problem statement. So with analytics, what we're trying to do here is that businesses that are scaling, retail and e-commerce especially, they do not have enough resources to focus on data decisions and data analytics. Let me give you an example there. For example, a CEO, a business owner of a retail business that's doing around $3 million annual recurring revenue, and he wants to know that how much were the sales in the last quarter of 2024. So what's the average, what's the normal workflow? CEO will go to his analyst team, which might be 2 people, 3 people maximum, and he will ask them uh, to, to extract the data. They're going to spend hours extracting the data, and then after that effort, they're still not done. They still have to create a report and everything. So now they have to take the data, extract the insights, create a report, and this whole process is so inefficient that if every single time a CEO or any person, any executive wants to get any information regarding the business, they have to go through this tedious process of calling the data analyst team and extracting all of this data for just a small step in the decision making process. So before I move on to the solution, I would like to share the customer that that generating starters. So we were targeting data heavy industries such as retail and e-commerce with businesses that are doing around $3 million to $7 million annual recurring revenue with around 60 to 100 employees. The reason for this decision is that companies at this stage are rapidly scaling, and with these many employees, they probably have many departments within their sector, so they would require a solution like this will help them to make sense of the data. And as they have just reached this milestone, they probably do not have a data team or a very small data team to do this stuff. So let me give you an example. The users of this product would be business executives, decision makers, and analysts. But moreover, every person in the company would be able to use this to make decisions better. For example, there's a marketing department for this retail company. Now they have launched a marketing campaign and they want to know how much increase in sales their product received after running this. They could easily question the database, ask the data, and say, I ran a marketing campaign from this date to this date, and please tell me how much increase in sales have you observed from the previous week compared to the week we run the marketing campaign. Now, without any dependency on the data team, now without any dependency on anyone actually, the marketing team is able to know what their impact was, how much their marketing and strategy actually impacted. And this problem, they faced this problem because when they were small, when they were growing, they used to make decisions based on assumptions because that is pretty straightforward. As you're small, you would think what's correct and then you would do. But as you scale, your decision making processes also have to scale. That's why.
So, what is the solution? Go to the solution, please.
Alright, I'm going to the solution. So, this is the solution architecture, but I'll jump straight to the solution itself. So, let me share that screen as well. So this is basically the interface of analytics. All we do is it's a straightforward chatbot application. You connect to your database over there with a simple button, and then you can ask anything you want regarding your data. So let's try a few sample questions. For example, I want to know how much, I want to get a report on how much sales you did last week. So I'm going to ask the AI chatbot to create a report, the sales, the best selling category, and the top 5 best selling items. And this is actually data of a restaurant here in Pakistan. As I observed this problem that I'm doing the solution of firsthand, as my father was an advisor of a restaurant as a technical consultant face this problem, and that's why I came up with the idea of this solution. And this is the data that is being used for this demonstration. Now, if I ask this question, the agent is going to run, and behind the scenes, what's going to happen is that it's going to go through this whole process over here, and eventually, it's going to create a detailed answer for us. So we give it a second here.
So what it is doing is basically utilizing what we call as AI or the chat GPT as we are commonly known, and it's creating an assistant using it so that it can be able to help any restaurant owner or small business person to find out what are the shortcomings of his business or their business is, what are the places where they can improve upon, and so on and so forth. Go ahead and you can see the report that is generated by this.
And you can see see, I asked the question, and within seconds, the data that would have taken a normal team only a few hours actually to get, I got in just a few seconds. Total sales, this must be the best selling category was this, and the top 5 best selling items were this. Okay, so now suppose I want to know more. I want some sort of visualization in reports so I can easily make sense of the trends that's going on throughout the week. So I asked it to create visualize the daily sales trend throughout the week in a line chart. So the previous question we asked about just the generated data in the week. Now I want to visualize the amount of sales we're getting. Currently we're there, and I realized that one Sunday when this graph starts, we have a complete peak of sales. But throughout the week, the sales start going low. And this is really crucial information.
Thank
you
you.
would realize, for example,
Thank you, Muzammil. I think we have short of time, so that's why I have to cut you. I don't want to be disrespectful. I know you have worked so hard on this thing. But I would like you guys to see how this young guy is basically utilizing the latest technology and in trying to ensure that it can be utilized in the workplace. Thank you all, and can you let me move forward and finish it up? Thank you. Which grade you are in? Okay. Nine? Okay. Thank you. More than. Shahid, it's all yours now. So, lastly, I would like to invite Samrina. Samrina is the treasurer of N.E.D Scholars Pakistan, and she will like to discuss with you what she has and her team is doing to start collecting some of the funds from our own scholars. The scholars who have already graduated and they are working. So you can see that throughout 2020 onwards, we are working to get their support. Those who have gone through our program, now they are donating. So every year, our numbers are increasing, and this year, Sabrina basically come up with a great idea, and I would like her to basically talk about it in 1 minute. Sabrina, please go ahead. Are you here? Yeah, I can see Sabrina over here. Go ahead, you're muted. Sabrina, go ahead. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Sabrina. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही. म्यूट तो नहीं हुई भी आप क्या? आपका ऑडियो नहीं मिलेगा अब. नेक्स्ट साइड पे ले लो. नेक्स्ट साइड ले ले आके. चलिए मैं आपको फिर बाद में लेता हूँ. Let me quickly come to this one. So you can see that this year alone they have collected more than 275,000 rupees, and this was only in 5 months. Okay, so they started 5 months ago, and then every month they are collecting this. For the past 3 months, they are sticking to the fact that they would like to collect around 50,000 per month. So that's the target, so that they can reach 60. Pardon? All right, so Chai. This is all I have. Again, please, if you have questions, we would like to answer those. We would like you to participate. We'd like you to help us out in any way you can. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Muhammad Soleim, one more time, a big round of applause for Dr. And Zafar, what's the situation? Kani jana sir. So dinner is only 5 minutes away. We just want to recognize our sponsors very quickly. So first of all, I like to recognize Helping Hand. for relief and development. Sister Nuzat is very kind to us. Whatever project we present to her, she takes interest and she sends it to the headquarters in Houston. So Sister Nuzat is an former NEDian also. I am truly grateful for her support. And this time we have a young, energetic Sarvat Siddiqui and family. I call him Seth Sarvat. MashaAllah, he is also in the list of sponsors and also Synergy Home Care. So a big round of applause for all of our sponsors. So as Professor said, all of this is happening because of your generosity and mashallah, there is no doubt that Professor is putting everything to the best use, mashallah. So a big round of applause to all the donors. So we, mashallah, Professor Khurram was our N.E.D scholar guy. Wow, we have a, no. So, mashallah, there is one individual, I mean, he's in Canada, I believe, and, he is one of the top individual, sponsor or donor. His name is Khurram Fayaz.
Khurram is here, so I would like him to open his camera so that we can all see him. Thank you, Khurram. So, take it, Khurram. We'd like to find you first.
So, Khurram, you have 30 seconds, please.
Here.
So आपको सबको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैं एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा था कि इतना खाना गुजर में गाड़ी में बैठा हूँ तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सब लोगों का और माशाल्लाह सोए साहब ने 2020 में तीन स्टेट मुस्लिम के साथ ही काम करना था सबके साथ ही तो जब उन्होंने एनईडी फॉरन का स्टार्ट किया था तो साथ साथ माशाल्लाह 15 साल से ऊपर बैच को तो अच्छा बहुत है और सबको हिम्मत दे जब इंशाल्लाह इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
Thank you.
Thank you, Khurram, and we like to dedicate a plaque for you. Once you are here in town, inshallah, we'll be presenting in person. Appreciation Recognition Award celebrating the generosity of Mr. Khurram Fayyaz and family. It is with great pride and gratitude that we honor Mr. Khurram Fayyaz and family for their exceptional dedication to supporting education, their continued commitment to N.E.D scholars, STEM initiatives, has provided life-changing opportunities for financially challenged students at N.E.D University. We proudly recognize Mr. Khurram Fayyad and family for their invaluable role in empowering students and advancing innovation through education. Their support has provided opportunities that enable students to excel academically, overcome financial challenges, and build a brighter, more promising future. Together, we transform lives and foster a better tomorrow. With deepest appreciation, that scholars, a big round of applause for Gordon. I mean, we were in a meeting, I think we had too many meetings and he was always in the meeting and Dr. Suhail wanted him to come in person and attend. He said he would rather save the money on travel and donate that money to N.E.D scholars. We are proud of you. Thank you so much. We have another major donor for many, many years. And, we are really thankful to Ashraf Qadi Saab, his foundation. And we also want to thank Mr. Azharul Islam, for supporting N.E.D scholars and taking it to Qazi Foundation and helping us with their great donation over many years. So we appreciation recognition award presented to Qazi Foundation, and I would like Nahi's mom to come and present it. And this is just a heads up. If you could come, that will be an honor for us. So you have 2 minutes, inshallah. So Nahi, please help us. In deep gratitude and honor, we recognize the Gandhi Foundation for its unwavering commitment to empowering education and transforming lives. Your remarkable vision of providing free higher education to students from rural areas in Pakistan has opened doors of opportunity and broken barriers of inequality. Your steadfast support of N.E.D Scholars STEM initiatives has played a pivotal role in fostering innovation and academic excellence. Through your generosity, countless financially stressed students in universities across Pakistan have been able to pursue their dreams, excel in STEM fields, and uplift their families and communities. Together, we celebrate the profound impact of your efforts, shaping a future where talent meets opportunity and education becomes the bridge to a brighter tomorrow. Empowering minds, transforming futures with deepest appreciation, N.E.D Scholars, December 2024. A big round of applause. At this point, I would like to invite Mr. Azharul Islam to receive a plaque on behalf of Qadi Foundation. Nahid, so what's going on? Okay, so I want Nahid to come join us, Professor Suhail to come, Dr. Adil Akhtar, and Mrs. Adil Akhtar. You have no excuse, you can come, please. Azhar, please come. Thank you, Azhar. This is a major help for N.E.D Scholars.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nahid. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate it. So we are almost done. I am on the second last slide. Just wanna remind you that please donate, become a sustainable donor, become a mentor, help us in training, certification, webinars, and also support our scholar internships in Pakistan. If I can. So there are many ways to support. This is not a fundraising by any means. We will have a fundraiser, inshallah, in Ramadan. Stay tuned. And that will be the main fundraising, inshallah, for the year 2025. Zafar, are we ready? Yes. Professor, anything? You have 30 seconds.
I just want to thank everybody for being here with this weather and with all the things that is going on in our life during the December time frame. I would really like to thank you all. And please keep supporting us. Your every penny counts. So please do help us in any way you can. And I know we are talking of the donors, and you are the only one who have been supporting us for a long time. Really appreciate all your help. Thank you, and thank you for coming again. Thank you.
Can we go both lanes? Yeah. So inshallah, we can have ladies on one side, men on the other side. We will take questions while you are settled,
We can take
having
questions.
your dinner. So, and also, we want to also thank all the students who have joined from Pakistan. A big round of applause for all the students who have joined from Pakistan in the early morning hours. Thank you all.
Thank you all for joining. I Thanks for coming. Really appreciate that, Tanya. And thank all, including, I don't want to name every one of you. Your presence means a lot to me. And I would like to make sure that each one of you will be working on new things that